You're paying off your house, you're paying off your car. You've just bought a brand new TV and you need to fix the gate, and then someone asks if you have insurance, and you think to yourself, do I really have the money in a month to pay for something that might not happen? He says very wryly, insurance can often feel like a bit of a grudge purchase because there is no instant return. But, and I stress the but, when you need it and you don't have it, it is an absolute disaster. Your insurance plan can quite literally be a lifesaver. And here to tell us a bit more about Homeowners Comprehensive Insurance is Charmaine Scott from Standard Bank Insurance Brokers. Charmaine, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. You always force me to think about the worst things, but it's always coupled with the best things, because we love our homes. We love filling our homes with amazing things because we work so hard for it. It becomes an expression of our lifestyle, of our lives. It's the reason why very often we work so hard, so we can give something to our families, maybe reward ourselves with something special. And they are probably our most expensive and valued assets. Homeowners Comprehensive Insurance. What does that actually cover?
Homeowners Comprehensive Insurance is the insurance on the structure of your property, on the bricks and on the cement. But a house is so much more than bricks and cement. It's really shelter for your family, and it's a place where memories are made. So if you had to imagine the absolute worst, where your house is burnt down to the ground, what would you do if you didn't have insurance and you were unable to replace it? It just would be a disaster.
It's gut-wrenching, and we know that life will throw these curveballs at you generally at the least opportune times. What are some of those instances that can prevent us from being able to claim when we do have an accident or, worst case scenario play out?
Okay, so the homeowners cover covers you for fire and for even theft of the property, for storms, etc. But one thing we need to remember is that you must always make sure that your property is properly maintained. Because if it's not properly maintained, if you haven't checked for cracked tiles on the roof, or if there are windows that don't seal properly, when there is a storm or an unforeseen event, you want to make sure that it's definitely covered and that you've maintained your property correctly.
Maybe this is a broader question, but we can maybe include car, because often we'll be sold packages. Everyone is pushing. When is it right to include maybe car insurance and home insurance together? How should we approach that? Is this something we should do in a little bubble? How would you recommend we approach a more comprehensive look at our insurance?
Okay, so you can have a comprehensive policy that adds your homeowner's cover for the building itself with the contents insurance and the cover for your car contents and your motor vehicle. But then in addition to that, you could choose to separate the insurance so that your home insurance is separate and added to your bond. The advantage is every month you'll know that your home is covered separately.
Sorted, yeah.
The other advantage, which a lot of our customers have actually pointed out to us, is if it's kept separate and you have a problem with a geyser or a problem with a pipe or a problem with a gate, like you mentioned in your intro, then you would claim on your homeowner's insurance and lose your cash back on your portfolio insurance. Yes. So by keeping them separate, there is a benefit, but it's entirely choice, because it's up to you where you would like to have the insurance.
At what point should I be thinking about comprehensive cover when it comes to the home? Should I settle in first, get a sense of what the house is like? When should we be contemplating cover? I ask with a cheeky grin on my face. Yeah.
Well, if the property is financed, your finance wouldn't be approved unless you could prove that there is insurance in place. So obviously, we don't choose when the risk will happen. We don't choose when the event will happen. So you've got to have the insurance in place from day one. It's so critical. And then keep the cover in place. Don't think in 1 month, oh, this month I'll lapse it because I actually can't afford it. You never know when something can happen. So keep it insured all of the time and know that your property is covered.
We've spoken a lot about what it's like in today's market and the financial pressures, and I do get a sense that you guys empathize a lot with your clients in that sense, and thank you so much for doing that. I can see how much this means to you. It is a very difficult thing for us to think about, the worst case scenarios, but it's something that we have to absolutely consider. We need to protect what matters most to ourselves and make sure that all of our hard work, our hard-earned valuables are insured against the unforeseen. And if you're interested in the Homeowners Comprehensive Insurance, then we've made it super easy for you to get a quote to match your needs. All you have to do is SMS INSURE to 31492 for a callback, and you'll get a quote. And as a nice added bonus, when you SMS in and you get that quote, once you've received that quote, you also stand a chance of winning one of 6 unbelievable Samsung smartphones. The S10 is amazing. So get your SMS in right now, get that quote, speak to someone who knows what they are talking about. But remember, all of the terms and conditions do apply.
Get an insurance quote and stand a chance to win one of 6 Samsung S10 smartphones. Simply SMS the keyword INSURE to 31492 for a callback and quote, and you could be a winner.